welcome to another episode of Ask Flora. This week's question comes from Samuel, and he writes, "Hi Flora, last week you mentioned removing yourself from toxic relationships. Could you talk more about that, please? I've had some pretty bad experiences with some close family members that I would love your insights about. Regards, Samuel from Tallahassee." Well, Samuel, this is a really fabulous question, especially during this time of year. Now, being in a toxic relationship, whether it's an intimate relationship or a platonic relationship, some of the side effects are depression, anxiety, PTSD, addictions of all kinds, codependency, self-harm, and a whole host of other things. So my first recommendation for you would be to walk away from any abusive relationship immediately, whether it's verbal, emotional, or physical. If it's physical abuse, try to leave right away and go someplace where you know that you'll feel safe. Also, the second thing that I would recommend is to find a therapist or a coach that can help you with the dynamics of each person that's toxic in your life. Now, the level of toxicity sometimes is different. Sometimes someone talks down to you, sometimes someone belittles you, sometimes there's physical abuse, there's spiritual abuse, mental abuse. So depending on how toxic the relationship is for you will determine the level of actions and the immediacy of those actions for you to take. So, but I really recommend that you find some type of support system, whether it's a coach or a therapist that can help you, give you really specific strategies on how to handle and diffuse this toxic partnership with the people in your life. Now, the next thing that I recommend is to really figure out what's best for you. I like to call this self-care, but those wrapped up in the controlling behaviors many times will call your actions selfish. But know that you need to take care of you first and your well-being first and foremost. Now, the next thing I'd like for you to realize is that if others get upset with you for leaving a toxic relationship, know that it's not on you. It's about them and their expectations of you. And so I would encourage that person, if they're upset with someone for removing themselves from a toxic relationship, look at your expectations and what expectations you have regarding the dynamic of those two people in your life. Another thing that I would recommend for you is to just make peace with the situation that you're in. Do your work, move on, and own what it is that you've experienced. Own the value and the lessons and the wisdom that you've gained from that toxic relationship. Even though it's not healthy to be in a toxic relationships serve a huge purpose and a huge value. Usually after we get out of them, we realize how strong we really are and how much we put up with and how much we dealt with, and how now that we're out of it, we're so much more than what we were before. So the last thing that I would recommend for you is, after you have removed yourself from that toxic relationship, or while you are removing yourself from that toxic relationship, I want you to realize that and know that you can't control how others react or respond to you leaving that relationship or removing yourself from that person. But the thing that you can control is how you choose to respond to them and to your future. So I hope that you found value in this, Samuel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media platform, as well as in email. If you really loved it, please subscribe so you won't miss one single episode of Ask Flora. Until next time, bye-bye. How would you like to get access to my arsenal of personal development classes? Hi, I'm Flora Sage from the FloraSageTherapiesInstitute.com, and I want to personally invite you to become a member of the Flora Sage Therapies Institute. This is a place where I've created a hub for my clients, my customers, and my students so that they can get all access all the time, 24/7. How would you like to get access to over 15 personal development classes? My Shift Your Money Mindset 4-module program, my Fearlessly Inspired 12-week program, all of my meditation albums, all of my affirmation albums, 5 live monthly calls, including my What's Up Wednesday calls, and a live group coaching and reading call, as well as over 170 archived What's Up Wednesday calls. What's the What's Up Wednesday call? The What's Up Wednesday call is a 60-minute live call that we do every single Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Central Time that's recorded. It's a spirit-led call where we look at the hot topics of the week and then end the call with a weekly challenge. How can you get access to all of this? By getting your all-access pass to the Flora Sage Therapies Institute Inner Circle. Click the link below to learn how you can get your all-access pass.